Hey, it's Erin. I want to talk to you today about a dream job I was able to co-create. This was 12 years ago, and I used my simple technique to co-create an amazing opportunity. My dream job at that time was to work for a major magazine. I did not have any degree whatsoever in journalism or even in writing. But I had faith and I had belief. And I had this simple technique that the Spirit had led me to and taught me. So I began to practice this very simple technique. And within 6 months, less than, I found myself back in Cincinnati. I had just moved back from Colorado and I needed a place to live and I needed a job. So my mom had cut out a very tiny piece of paper from the newspaper ad for this job. Wasn't very exciting and wasn't very kind of a dead-end job. So I thought, well, she was trying to help me out. One day I was scheduled to look at an apartment, and I was sitting in my car outside of the building waiting for the owner to meet me. And as I looked down at my console, I saw this little piece of paper that my mom had cut out for me with this job opportunity on it. But the piece of paper had flipped over. And on the back of this little piece of paper, I read, Inspire Magazine, looking for entry-level production assistant. And I looked at it. Did I read that right? Inspire Magazine. I'm in Cincinnati. There's not a whole lot of major magazines. But on the little piece of paper that my mom had cut out, on the flip side of it was the Inspire Magazine job. And I, at that point, knew. I knew that I was being led by God and by Spirit, and that my prayer was being answered. I immediately called the number. I interviewed for the job. I got the position, and I was now working for a major magazine. I started off on an entry-level position, just doing collecting advertising, collecting payments from advertisers. But that's not what I dreamed. And that wasn't really me. What I had wanted and what I had asked for was to be a contributing writer, right? A contributor to a major magazine. So one day they were doing a story and they needed help with the story. So I said, could I try it? Could I try to write this story? I know a photographer. Can I do this? Next thing I know, I did my first story and I was published in a major magazine, inspiring and enabling others to follow their dreams. I want to teach you how it's done. I want to show you the way. Message me if you're interested in co-creating classes starting soon. Message me today. Love you. Bye.